Hey everybody, this is Quad Nines. I got a little cube draft going on. This isn't powered cube, but it's still a lot of fun. I'm gonna try a little different strategy. We're gonna go all Johnny. Might not necessarily combo off, but we're gonna try and win in the coolest way possible, which pretty much eliminates white weenie and mono red. But there are a lot of other good archetypes in this cube, and just a lot of fun ways to win. Like, for example, Pattern of Rebirth on a Secure Tribe Elder, sack it, go get Progenitus. So that's pretty much going to win that game. Even so, Mystical Tutor enables a lot more combo type stuff. Scalding Tarn would be a very good first pick here. The blue fetches are a premium, especially if you are trying to do something cool in combo. Blue-red would be great. Don't really see much at Vengevine. There's things you can do with that, but it's not really super in this cube. I think I'm just gonna kind of stay open and take the Scalding Tarn. It's a very not flashy first pick, considering I said we're gonna go, do something cool. But it is what it is. Now I really want to take opposition because it's just broken and makes people want to cry. But it is not cool enough. It is very powerful, very, very powerful. But tapping people's lands down every turn with your creatures and hitting with one big guy, not so much. Wheel of Fortune, we can do silly things with Wheel of Fortune. It might even wheel, but not going to take the chance. Going to go ahead and take it. I do love me some Storm, and that is a Storm enabler for sure. Pretty much anything that says draw 7, I'm going to want to do. Okay, so we could go pick up Kozilek in case we make a deck with, say, Heartbeat of Spring, make a billion mana, cast big things. Same thing with Terastodon. Go with Natural Order, Green Sun Zenith, things like this. Zealous Conscripts, take their own guy and beat them over the head with it. That could be more fun. Also, we're probably going to be playing red of some sort. Yeah, you definitely get style points for killing somebody with their own, like Eldrazi, for example. So, yeah, we'll take Zealous Conscripts. Once again, not the strongest card in the pack, but that's what we're going with. Once again, if this were the non-fun draft, I'd just snap off a Goblin Guide. That's what we do. Volcanic Island, very strong here. Awakening Zone does silly things. You get all the mana. You can, block, sack if they have something like Lifelink or like say Jitte. It works well with that. Of course, Edric makes for cool games, drawing a bunch of cards, doing many things, but don't think we have enough low drops to pull off Edric. I'm going to stick with my good blue-red. We'll branch off into green. Maybe Will the Hinterland Harbor. There's some pretty good cards in this pack. So we're just going to go Volcanic Island. There we go. Getting there. Frantic Search. Didn't have time to go over it. Don't know why, but yeah, Frantic Search definitely gets the job done. Getting to untap and play another spell basically for free. Okay, so still we're going to be the fun deck and not be mean, but the cards here, Magus of the Moon, kind of talks to me a little bit. It is one way to lock your opponent out. Of course, we could go Genesis, but that feels really slow. Gideon, Tell you, let's go Bloodbraid Elf. This deck, a lot of times I'll pick up something like Ancestral Visions, and cascading into that randomly is not bad. Okay, and here, nothing great. I will take a Looter as the filtering card draw. Helps out a lot. Okay, Mirari's Wake, double off color, or Brain. So we'll definitely go the Brainstorm here. We do have the the shuffle effect. So that's good. Oh, we will Pattern of Rebirth. How fun. Let's go ahead and take it just in case. Okay, definitely want to hate this out. If we're going Storm, we can never, ever beat this card. Ever. I have been having problems with my laptop slowing down a lot during recording games. So it's a good chance I'm just going to record the draft like this and then play show you the games on replay. Hopefully it'll pick up all of them and I can go back and just screen capture while watching the replay. Okay, I think we're just going to take Flame Tongue here. You need some removal even in the fun decks combo off, but it's going to be something we'll want to do. I have a lot of 4s right now. Flame Tongue, Pattern, Bloodbraid, so it's is what it is. Trying to think. Let's just take up random fixing. Might have use for it, but unlikely. Really, if I was a buy, you'd make much better. Kind of stating obvious there, but yeah. I do like the whatever you want, promo art or what you want to call it on these. These are pretty cool. Gonna take Fire Blast, I guess. One we're gonna have to play against it, and it could be just the way to end the game. I'd say that being tapped out and sacking 2 mountains is kind of fun. Free spells. Love some free spells. Really hope we get one of the good storm spells. Judging by our mana and just the stuff we've taken, I don't think... You know, this is one of those cards that's probably really good, and I don't know. I never play it. I've seen it played, but... It's one of those cards I figure I'd probably just mess it up. But what I was talking about, these storm cards would like a Brain Freeze and something they don't have Eldrazi. You can also empty the warrens for a bunch of goblins. Wouldn't want to get Tendril so much just because, you know, you have to have black mana, and I don't have any right now. I think we have to go Mind Control here. Once again, I do like, probably will Izzet Charm. That's what we're looking to will is Izzet Charm. Maybe Blue Blast would be another one we'd want to take. If this was, like I said, a just power pick, best card in pack, I'd have to say Primeval Titan. But I'm going to go with Control Magic, which is not very far behind, to be honest. And but Control Magic, once again, beating them with their own creatures, definitely fun. Okay, so here, what do I want to do? Priest of Urabrask is kind of free, but it probably will. Definitely don't want to waste a second pick on it. Trying to see what we want to take here. Could just take the Tar Pit for fixing in case we do want to play black. Also gets Volcanic Island, so not the worst in case we get a black blue land, you know, green black to splash the green, any of these things. Thoughtseize wouldn't be horrible. Okay, I'm just going to take Thoughtseize here because this may not happen, and I do wind up splashing black sometimes. Okay, so Lion's Eye Diamond is huge in this deck, especially if you have Yogg-Will, which I haven't seen, so I know we haven't passed it. Jace be really good, just the card draw. Tangle Wire slows them down, but not really what you want to do. Catacombs would be great if we wanted to splash black or green, obviously. Not sure what we're going to do. I'm just going to take the Lion's Eye Diamond. It's really important to the deck and can really help you go off. Okay, there's the Ancestral I was talking about with possibly a Bloodbraid elfing into it, which is just fun, especially with something like Brainstorm. Underground Sea would be good. Okay, I'm going to take the Ancestral though. Might even will the Aqueduct or the Creeping Tar Pit, probably would play either one of them. Okay, we've got Gifts. I don't know if I could value Gifts. Definitely don't think. That's like a combo. Look for two, Unburial Rights, Iona, something like that, something along those lines. That'd be. It's definitely the most Johnny card of the bunch, so we're gonna take that. And it's blue, so if nothing else, it's just a good card draw. Okay, we've got Land Destruction, yeah. Talrand, which is a pretty good creature in decks like this because you have a lot of spells. If you're only gonna have a couple creatures, he's not a bad one to have. Spell Pierce is, protects us the turn we're going to try and go off. I think I'm just going to take the Talrand though, because you just make a bunch of tokens and can win that way. That's not the worst. Okay. Gargadon. Okay, we're going to take Greater Gargadon just on the off chance that nobody's opened up Evil or like Balance. Either one of those cards makes Gargadon just ridiculous. Let me see. Yeah, definitely what we're going to go with there. Okay, so we got Chaos Warp, which is, gets rid of problem permanents. A lot of times they just flip a spell and they get nothing out of it. It's a red Vindicate. But sometimes they flip something better. So you're kind of, it's a crapshoot. This would fix our mana pretty well, though. I think I'm going to take Necropolis. Chaos Warp probably was the pick there, but I just really want my mana to be good. Is it Charm? Pretty easy. Like that's the one we was wanting to will. So in this third pack, definitely wouldn't mind opening. And the Rocky Tar Pit. Good. Which will help a lot. Definitely want to open something like. Okay, I'm gonna get this ultimate price here because you do need some renewal so you don't die. Like I said, we've got some black fixing. Green, Bloodbraid Elf may not happen. Definitely Pattern of Rebirth is probably not happen. Yeah, Upheaval, be really high pick here. Of course, any of the actual Storm cards would be big. Okay, Demir Aqueduct, Palancron. Palancron with like the crew lands or bounce lands, what do you call them? Just makes mana. There's another one. Is it Bulwarks? Now, in the same pack with Pillage, and like I said, there is a lot of land destruction in this cube, so you gotta be careful when playing these bounce lands. That's one reason we're gonna hate the Ravenous Baboons, so we don't have to play against it. Since we're gonna possibly play two. But yeah, Palancron with some of the bounce lands, you can make sometimes make a lot of mana, especially if you splash something like, I don't know, what I say, Heartbeat of Spring, something like that. Okay, so definite good cards here. Rouse Eric, take all the turns, untap. Something good. Don't really see anything good untap much. That's, like I said, the crew lands. Cryptic Command, pretty much what I want to do here. Some very good cards, even two of the ones from the new block. To the enchantment creatures, Oracle, very strong. Playing more green, I'd probably play her because very, very strong, gets you ahead. We're going to take the Cryptic Command. Sometimes you need that one more turn, or you have to bounce the one, counter the one spell, bounce the thing. Oh no, no! Kiora, been wanting to play with this card so much. I drafted it once before and never drew it. Like the turn I played it, they just died anyway. Not had anything to do with her. So, Monic Tutor, Gilded Lotus, not really a show and tell deck. Obviously, I can show and tell like Gargadon in, but that's not even near the best creature you can be putting into play. It dies. It's a lot easier than many of the great creatures in this cube. Demonic Tutor probably wouldn't go with. It's gonna help get one of our missing combo pieces if we need it. There's the Brain Freeze. Okay, looks like the pick. Probably will the Seething Song, which will go a long way to help us go off. Gonna take the Brain Freeze. Like I said, it's definitely not the strongest card in the pack, but it's the best for what we're wanting to do. Okay, so here, Ponder, Mox Diamond, probably with the Ponder. Mox Diamond is a good ramp, but you still have to play the land. Some people cut lands with Mox Diamond, which is just a very wrong thing to do since you need a land in hand to play it. If you can't play it on turn one, it's kind of, or one or two, it's pretty miserable. Ponder almost always does what you want. Ponder, Brainstorm, shuffle effects are good. Here, Progenitus. Yeah, that's definitely a Johnny card. So we're gonna take it, and maybe like I said, we do have that Pattern of Rebirth. Nothing really to sack for it. But we may get something like Mind's Desire. Kind of ritual off a Mind's Desire and flip a free Progenitus. Stranger things happen. Our mana's looking pretty good. We've got 2 fetch lands, one of them a really good fetch land, the other one the tap fetch, which is not bad. Got our Grixis tri-land. Pretty good, pretty good. Our creatures aren't like gonna win by beating down, but they all do something other than just hit the field. So kill something, take something, etc. Get rid of that. Yes, my virus protection is not so good. Okay, so do I take a reanimate kind of away from somebody and possibly be able to hit it if they've been their guy? I can take it. Twilight Mire for the green splash. Like Earthquake, really good. Just kill all the creatures. I think I'm gonna take the Rolling Earthquake. In case we're running against aggro decks, we can just wipe their board out. No! That is one of the most Johnny things you can do. I'm taking it. We don't exactly have the deck for it, but I'm not letting anybody else have it either. Excuse me. Okay, so there's the Heartbeat of Spring. This is the last pack, I think, the last new pack, so didn't see Palinchron. So Heartbeat really doesn't do a whole lot other than it makes ridiculous amounts of mana, but it's for both players, so not the best. I'm going to take a Maze of Ith here. Sometimes they only have the one big threat, and you can just maze it. Alright, Will Ralzeric. That's ridiculous. There's some good cards in this pack, but 2 Planeswalkers, a Corso Crucifix, and a Mishra's Factory Wheel. People are doing their own thing. I'm just going to take Ralzeric because I can see a case where we just take all the turns. Oh, Show and Tell. So that's a reason to play Progenitus now. Let's see how we're looking on playables. I'm actually going to hide the lands. Which tells us where we're at. We're at 24. Do have a couple cuts. Recurring Nightmare, not really going to be a thing in our deck, unfortunately, because it's awesome though. So for your springs, yeah, the Pain lands are probably going to be okay, as long as we get to hit our colors. Didn't really get a gift package for us. Doesn't really matter. All red cards we're not going to play. That one is something we might play. Sideboard in, it kills something for fairly cheap. So yeah, definitely can make. We've got 1 cut probably. Considering the gifts I'm given, but I mean, we could always. I guess I could have took that reanimate earlier, but I forgot I took over. I took something Rolling Earthquake, which I think is pretty important. Being able to let them kind of build up a board and just wipe it away off of some pretty good mana, which we didn't get any mana rocks, which is very unfortunate. We do have Lion's Eye Diamond, but actually Lion's Eye Diamond may be what we don't play, just because I don't have any flashback that I see. I mean, I've had, I don't know, I need Yogg-Will, or I don't think this one doesn't play Past and Flames. So, yeah, probably not playing Lion's Eye Diamond. That's really strange. So, don't Unless I'm missing something, I don't see the reason to play Lion's Eye Diamond in this deck. Yep, so let's do it. Yeah, we're going to put Progentis in there. I mean, we only got the show and tell to get it in. Maybe I don't do that. That'd probably be the better thing. If I'm playing against a quote-unquote fair deck, then we side it in. Let's try that. Brainstorm. Right now, pretty much our only win conditions are taking their thing and beating them with it. Talran, make a billion tokens and hit them. Rawls Eric, take all the turns and just keep blasting them with stuff. Huge rolling earthquake if we get them down a little bit more than us. Those conscripts, they don't have as many playables as I thought, as I'm hiding some. Yeah, 17. Yes, definitely can put some more stuff in. Forgot some of the black cards, but do I really want to play black? I mean, Monarch 2 is great. Thoughtseize, good protection. Got some removal. That's good. I'm probably really misbuilding this deck. Didn't get some of the cards I normally play, so yeah. Do I go show and tell for Progenitus? Huh. Well, one thing about it, I'm just going to pause real quick. Okay, so this is the build we're going with here. Like I said, I probably misbuilt it. Yeah, happens. Not great at this. I know generally don't count Maze of Ith as a land, so I should have added 18th land, but I have Is It Boilerworks and Nimir Aqueduct, which, I don't know if you played much original Radical block, but the crew lands kind of count. Every 2 counts as 3, or at least that's what I've always gone by, and it usually works. So have that. Have a lot of card draw too, so I'm not real worried about hitting my land drops if I've got a keepable opener, which is like 3 lands. So we're gonna go with this. We do have a couple. I did go with the show and tell package. These are things I wouldn't mind show and telling in. Could even show and tell Zealous Conscripts in to, if they had something huge. If I knew they had something huge they put in play, I could just take it and hit them with it. Yeah, actually, Greta Gargadon suspended with Zealous Conscripts or Control Magic, really good, because you just take their thing, and then if they look like they're going to get it back, you just sack it to Gargadon, so that's a pretty good combo there. That's what we're going to go with. So see you hopefully in a minute.